Okay, so this is the hydrostat valve. This goes in the bottom of a main drain in a gunite pool. You technically could use them in a vinyl liner pool. We rarely do, if ever. I think I put 2 in all the years. But anyway, it's designed, it's open at the bottom underneath the main drain. You run a pipe with slits in it or holes drilled in it to allow water, groundwater, to get in. And this is designed, if there's a groundswell of water pushing on the bottom of the pool, instead of it pushing the pool out of ground, it pushes the valve open and lets the groundwater into the pool. So if you got a lot of water pushing up, or let's say you're draining a pool and you're draining it, now there's less pressure on that, but there's a lot of under pressure. If you didn't have a way to let the ground pressure in, it could shift the pool right out of the ground. And what this would do is water pressure would push up and start streaming into the pool. You're refilling the pool basically, but that allows the pressure out from underneath. And then as the pressure equalizes, it pushes back down and sets. But what will happen oftentimes is when it comes up, something, debris or leaf will get in there and then it stops like that. So what will happen is the pool equalizes, and then a week later, all of a sudden you're losing a foot of water an hour. What happened is when the groundwater recedes and this is left open, it starts draining the pool as fast as it'll go. And sometimes we've had them drain, literally huge pools drain, you know, this much in an hour. Where's it going? It's just blowing out of that thing as fast as it can go. So it's a simple little plastic thing with an O-ring that is massively important on a gunite pool. A lot of times what happens, you'll see when we're doing an eco-finish job, we don't wait for the pool to empty to pull that drain or to see if there's one of those in there. We'll actually drill holes through the gunite shell. You've probably seen that, to relieve pressure. If there's pressure underneath there, water will geyser right out of those holes.
Or if the gasket gets
goobered
dry, brittle, moves out of place, anything like that. Do these have a life expectancy like main drains do, that you're supposed to take them out?
I'm sure they do.
At a certain point?
I probably, every time a pool is acid washed, it should be.
This is scale, this is calcium.
So I want, what makes that calcium interesting?
Right there.
Where did you find it?
On the inside of the valve.
So what does that mean?
That the
water's moving in and out of that pool. So that's likely been leaking for a long time, because you think of all the everything's calcified.
Yeah, well, they do have hard water.
Right, but there should be no water traveling through that. Water has to be traveling to...
right, if it were dry, then it wouldn't be affected. Yeah.
So when I pulled it off, that was really interesting.
Source of a leak.
Concerned that